Hi guys, in this video I will be talking about Etsy Star Seller Badge and how you can get it. Here I am in the search and you can see that some sellers they do not have anything written next to their reviews, whereas others have this purple Star Seller Badge. This is also very good since you can filter. If I press filter, you can see that one of the filters is Star Seller, consistently earned 5-star reviews, shipped orders on time, and replied quickly to messages. I cannot say how many people use this filter because Etsy does not disclose that information. However, I still feel that it is good to have this, especially if your competition does not have this star seller badge. So how do you become a star seller? There is an article about this. I'll put a link in the description. Essentially, there are several criteria which are here uh, that the rating is based upon and gives the star seller badge. First of all, it measures the last 3 months. So every month, the first day of the month, you may be eligible if you meet the 5 criteria based on the criteria in the last past 3 months. So what are the criteria? First of all, it is the sales. So here you can see the number of sales in the amount of the currency. So for example, most likely in US dollars, the shop would need to have at least $300 in sales in the last 3 months. Another is orders. So it should have at least 5 orders within the review period. Excellent ratings. That means you should receive 5-star reviews. So the rating should not be lower than 4.8 stars. So this rating might in some cases be not met, especially if the customers are busy. They might leave a bad review for example, for shipping, or for example, people might be cranky during some periods of time, typically during the holiday season. So there might be situations where you will not be able to meet this criteria. However, if you see constantly that you do not meet this criteria and the customers explain what is wrong with the products, you might want to improve the products that you sell based on the feedback you receive. Furthermore, another criteria is on-time shipping and tracking. So this criteria is for physical products. If you sell digital products, this will not be measured, but you need to ship the product on time based on what you have specified, how quickly you will ship it. And also if the price of the product is above the listed amounts here, you will need to ship with a tracking label or shipping label purchased on Etsy. So make sure that you do that. I believe that sometimes in some countries the tracking might be expensive and you might want not to use the tracking, but then be aware that most likely you will lose this star seller badge, or you will not be able to gain it because here it says shipping at least 95% of your orders on time with tracking. And final criteria is message response rate. This means that you need to answer the first message within 24 hours. So this is the first message, not a conversation. So make sure you do that because of course customers want to have an answer quickly, and that's why Etsy included this criteria. So what are my thoughts about the star seller? I think that it is a nice tool, especially if your competition does not have a star seller badge, but I believe that you can run a successful shop even without the star seller badge. So star seller badge does not include in the ranking of your products. However, the criteria behind the star seller badge do affect your ranking, so the sales volume, the reviews, and so on. So I think that it is a nice visualization and achievement that you can receive this star seller badge, but it is not necessary to have this. Also, please be aware that I have opened here several shops. For example, this shop has a star seller badge and it is here saying star seller, smooth shipping, speedy replies, rave reviews. However, if you meet some of the criteria, Etsy will still put this in the shop. It will not say here star seller. For example, this is another shop which says speedy replies, rave reviews. So the shipping is not there for this shop, and it would have received the star seller badge if it would meet the sales volume criteria. But basically you can see these badges as well, that they do meet certain criteria for star seller badge. Now let's take a look at my ratings. So here you can see the ratings for March. And you can see, for example, in my case, I sell digital products. So I have 100% response rate. The target is 95 within the 24 hours. The rating is also 5. Target is 4.8. Orders minimum of 5, I have 23. However, I do not meet the minimum sales volume because I sell digital products which cost several dollars instead of, let's say, 10, 20, 30, $40. So that's why I do not have the star seller badge. However, I am uploading new products to make sure that I will meet this sales threshold in the future. Since I sell digital downloads, in my screen I do not see the requirement for the shipping because I do not need to ship any products. They are shipped automatically. That means that the customer can download the product themselves. Furthermore, if you do not meet certain criteria, you can press on the arrows here and you see a detailed list what you have done, which actions or items Etsy takes into account, and why you do not meet the criteria. So I hope that this tutorial has been helpful. Please remember to subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and have a great day.